Alrighty, guys. Okay, yeah, it does look. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so you may notice here that we have a few things. Okay, so I have here build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Okay, we're gonna lose this, but it's gonna be in orbit of Kerbin. Okay, we haven't done that yet. Build an orbital station that has power, an antenna, and a docking port. Haven't done that yet, but we can. Have a facility supporting at least 5 Kerbals. Incomplete. Neutralize controls for 10 seconds. Incomplete. We can do that. Build a new orbital station for Minmus. Build an orbital station that has power, an antenna, and a docking port. Incomplete. Have a facility supporting at least 10 Kerbals. Incomplete. Haven't done that, but we can. Now we have 17 years to complete this, and we have 6 years to complete this, and we have 11 years to complete that. I thought that these lasted only like 10 days or whatever. So if you click on here, it expires in 2 days, 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 59 seconds. This, I thought this was like how long you had to do it, but I was wrong. It's this duration that is how long you have to do it. So build a land base that has power, an antenna, and a docking port. Incomplete. Have a facility for at least 10 Kerbals. Incomplete. But like, look at these things. Okay, so that would give me a lot of money, and it gives me quite a bit of money to get all that stuff there, right? So, and then science data from the surface. I think I want to do that too, because they give me an advance of 18,000, but it's not that hard to land on Minmus. You know what I mean? So what's the difference between this one and this one? 5 Kerbals, 8 Kerbals. This one I have 14 years, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that, and then that has power and an antenna. Reach a designated orbit. We'll take that. That's super easy to do. Okay, so we just took all of those. Oh, science from space around Minmus. Recover or transmit scientific data from space around Minmus. Incomplete. Oh, take that. Now, I don't really know how to do the planetary base stuff, but that's okay. So, what we are going to do here is, so, where is my ComSat? My Minmus ComSat. Minmus ComSat 1, right? So, this is a ComSat communications device that is completely capable of getting to Minmus and everything like that. But since I have 17 years to do that, I don't think I'm going to worry about that one just yet, okay? So, we are instead going to build a new orbital station around around Kerbin. So we're going to call this the Kerbin Station for Money. Okay, so I'm gonna use this as my first thing here. Okay, now then I need a way to house. This houses 4. Okay. And I need to have a facility supporting at least 5. So I can put 2 of those there, and it's no big deal. Now I need an antenna. Oh, I will probably need that as well, but I need an antenna and a docking port. So let's go here. And let's go like that. And then like that. And then we need an antenna. We'll use a Communitron. That one. Actually, let's go ahead and let's grab No, not there. I guess it's structural, isn't it? Yep. Right there. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now, I think we need to put a station in orbit. We need to build an orbital station that has power, an antenna, and a docking port. So, we need to give it power. So let's go to utility. Let's find... That has a 200, that has 1,000 electric charge, that has 3... Oh. How much electric charge do you have? Rechargeable battery pack. Holds 2 quadruple A battery and holds a maximum 100 units of charge. 400 units of charge. Okay. Let's pull you off. Let's give you, since you're gonna be at the station, we'll give you 3,000 units of charge, and I think we'll give you an advanced SAS. Okay. So I'm also going to want to put a thing on here so that I can control it, which means one of these. And also one of these. I think I'll put it there. Okay, then so we have these two, so we can support 5 people. At least I think that means we can support 5 people, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and add in our way to get you up into orbit. So I think those are under structural. One of you. And then one of those. I don't know that this will make it into orbit, but you know what? We've been building this for too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to get these all into orbit, get this stuff, and just do a whole bunch of these. Get a bunch of science. I'll bring you in for like all the fancy stuff, you know, whatever. But I think the planetary base one is gonna be fun because I don't know how to do that really, but it'll be fun. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys when we are in space with this guy. So back in a second. Alrighty guys, we have placed our satellite, we've placed our station in orbit, and I gave it a lot of fuel because I thought I needed to have it way out here, in this orbit. But I don't know that I do. What other missions do I have? The new planetary base on the Mun. Oh, position a satellite in a specific orbit of Kerbin. That's what they're wanting. Okay. That's what that is. Okay, so now all I need to do is neutralize the controls for 10 seconds. Okay, so now then, which one? Hit deactivate on that one. Do I still have control of this vessel from somewhere? I do, from right there. From the Kerbin station. From my Kerbin station. Which we have not as yet been to, actually. Let's see if there's anywhere where it's far enough away from all of my satellites to not have any control. There might not be a place in orbit, which means I would have to actually turn off all of the controls. Oh, neutralize controls for at least 10 seconds. Cha-ching. Quest done. Okay, so now the thing is, now it has no control. Now I am pretty sure that this is not mine anymore. I'm pretty sure that if I go Space Center and I go, I'm gonna get a little bit money back. I got a little bit of science. If I go here, that shouldn't be in... Oh no, it is in space. Well, if it stays there for long enough, then we will go ahead and change that a bit. But I'm pretty sure that those kind of just disappear after a period of time. Let's go ahead and look at this. Archives, build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Please note that this must be a new station built for the agency after the contract is accepted. So I'm pretty sure that eventually it'll just disappear. I won't have it anymore. Okay? So that's how that works. So now what we need to do is we need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. So now what I want to do is we could do that one. We could potentially try and do that one. Could do that one. This is the one I want to do now. Position a satellite in specific orbit around Kerbin. So we're going to load this, and we're going to... What's the ComSat 1? Nope. Don't like that. So let's load the ComSat Mach 3. Nope. ComSat Network Mark 3? Yeah, this one's much better. Okay, now, however, I am going to do this. Get rid of you, get rid of you, keep you, get rid of you. Okay, we're gonna go in here. And this one, how much are you? 250 versus 250. Oh, they're the same. Okay, doesn't even matter then. And that one's got that guy there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, and we're just gonna get a whole bunch of money and science and fame and whatnot from doing all these things. And yeah, I actually want to put this on 4. Keep it on an angle snap. I want that in line with that guy there. I know that'll only be a line on one spot, but you know, whatever. And then we're gonna go here. And actually, do I want this to be nuclear engine? No, I don't think so. So we have this side, the Globe Thor. It's pretty good. It gets you going really fast. A lot. Burns for approximately 100 seconds at 0% and 60 seconds at 100%. What is that? Oh, it looks like a weird thing. Okay, anyway, so I'll be back with you guys once again after we have put this guy in orbit. And if I still have that other station, maybe we'll do something with it. Like if we still get to keep all of these things, then we'll do stuff with them. But I don't think we get to keep them. We'll find out in a little bit here. So see you guys in a second once we've got this done. Alrighty, so we are here at this place here. We do need to neutralize our controls for about 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the one that is the geostationary ComSat network, and I'm going to deactivate it. And we're just going to let it go around its orbit. And that one will go behind the planet for, should have been more than 10 seconds. There we go. Ka-ching. And then, if we get to keep that one, then it's going to lock up in a second here to that one. And then we can always just change what it does from there. We still have quite a bit of fuel, so we could get this into a kind of... I would rather have this in orbit out here, where there's never going... I mean, there's probably, like, no real chance it's going to run into the moon anyway. But right there, maybe? I don't know. But so for now, this guy is just going to be left there in space. We have 2 of our missions completed. And we have now 104 science, which is good. How much do you cost? 90? How much about you guys? I'm thinking about starting to get some of these things, make some probes and some stuff like that. Argon tanks. I don't even know what these do. Concentrating photovoltaic tanks. That's pretty cool. This thing, Comtech EXP. It's an omnidirectional communicator with only 3 megameters, so that's not as good as the one we have right now. This one, on the other hand, has a 350 gigameters, which is like, I don't know, 3 times better than ours. So that's pretty nice. I think I want to put one of those in orbit around, kind of around Kerbin, but out beyond Minmus, if that's even possible. I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna try. Then, of course, we have all of these science things. This communitron, is that an actual dish? Oh, it's an actual dish. It's got 40 gigameters. That's not as good as the one we got right now. The one we got right now is 60. And those are some more of those things. Anyway, let's not get any science just yet, and let's go ahead and let's start our next. So as I was going to say before the game crashed, the next thing we need to do is we need to do this, and we need to do this, and we need to do this, but that's going to happen after we put a new orbital station around Minmus, and then I think we want to do all the Minmus stuff. So we're going to plant a flag on Minmus, we're going to transmit or recover scientific data from the space around Minmus, we're going to transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of Minmus, and we're going to put a new orbital station around Minmus. Okay, so let us go ahead and load one of our, I guess we could use the Eve lander. No. And this is a different design than what I'm actually currently working with. I went into a different thing, and let's go to the Mun lander, shall we? And hit load on this guy. Now then, okay, so here is our lander for the Mun. So that is good. And we don't need all of this anymore. So let's go ahead. What is that? And pull off those guys. What is this? I don't even know. That's a reaction wheel. Okay, I'm gonna put in an actual advanced reaction wheel. Okay, so we do need to get science, so we'll keep all of those, and then let's go ahead and fit this out to get a lot of science, shall we? I don't think the barometer will actually help us on Minmus. I guess we could keep one of these. Okay, so now go ahead and retract those. Okay, so this is our lander that is going to get landed there. How many Kerbals? A new orbital station on Minmus. Orbital station is power, docking port, at least 10 Kerbals. Oof. 10 Kerbals, that's a lot of Kerbals. Crew habitat can take 4. The hitchhiker thing can take 4. And it's half as expensive as that one. There we go. Now we can have that split off. Oh, we need this guy. Nope, we need this guy. So we're gonna have this guy split off in space, and we need to have a way to control him. So we're going to go like that, and then we need a docking port. Will the docking port actually just work on the side of it? I don't think so. So let us go ahead and do this. Not 4 ways, but 2 ways. Oh. I was pushing the wrong thing. Will that not actually work? What about you? You work. Okay, then I don't want you. Nope, I want this. Anyway, I keep on doing this to you guys. I keep on making you guys watch. You guys don't need to watch this. We'll be back when we get all this stuff to Minmus. Alrighty, here we have our space station in orbit around Minmus. I went ahead and I sent science data back from there. Got 78,000, which is really nice. And I got 13 science, even though it actually didn't give me that much. But that's okay. So now I kind of want to get... I can't log the temperature. Okay, so now I kind of wish I could somehow use this fuel, but I can't really. So what we're gonna do is I think I want to actually. Well, if I get to keep this station, I would rather have it in an equatorial orbit. So right about there, we're gonna hit that, and we're gonna go like this. Okay, get it a little bit more equatorial. Have a periapsis of that, whatever. It takes 2 days for that to happen. Okay, now my geosync satellite is no longer geosync. I mean, it wasn't perfectly. I didn't take the time to put it in a perfect geosynchronous orbit, which is understandable and okay. But it has gotten out of sync to the point where I need to put it. I need to put another one up there, basically. I need to get. I probably should have put 3 up there anyway to start off with. You know, that's usually what people do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sit right there. And we're gonna wait until we come around to that point. Well, I guess we could have done it a little bit earlier, but. Okay. We're coming up close. As soon as I get closer, I kind of zoom down the speed as much as possible. And since this will only take 8 seconds, even with my nuclear engines, that's pretty good. We can wait until 4. Actually, we'll wait until 5 seconds. We can wait these last couple seconds in real time. 5. Hit it. Now, hopefully, the few seconds we have this on, we're not going to kill anything. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to go over to our periapsis. We're going to add a maneuver here. Whoop. Bring it back. And we're going to bring this guy down to about 60,000, okay? So there we go. Now the reason for that is just to have it in low orbit around Minmus. There's no real other reason. Just because I feel like it might be, if I do have it, it'd be better, in my opinion, to have it in a low orbit around Minmus. So I get into orbit around Minmus, I get into low orbit around Minmus, I can get on there, I can refuel or whatever, and then go my way, you know? And I'm using the nuclear engines because I have the availability to do it. Okay, I got another day, so let's go ahead and zoom around. Went too fast, but that's okay. It doesn't matter too much. I can actually just go like that. Okay, I want to keep you open. I want to keep you open. 30,000, 90,000. Okay, that's probably good enough, right? Alright. Let's redo this. Let's get them both out to about 90,000, right? 95, 96. Okay, that's good. Not, you know, perfect, but it's pretty good. And I know this is taking longer than it should, blah 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 blah. I'll probably cut out a little bit of this. Just show you the end result. Okay, we're coming up on it. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Let's go a little bit faster, shall we? And we'll kill it. abscess 80. Let's kill you. Apple abscess is 99, 90, 101. Okay, that's good enough for me. So what we're gonna do, we need to neutralize the controls for... Oh. Did we already do that? Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to decouple that. Now hopefully these engines will work. And we're going to decouple the next stage. We're going to turn on our engines, get us a little bit of space. Okay. And now we're gonna... Well, I'm already on a different trajectory. Let's go ahead and... point down. Hopefully this won't cause us to get hit by the... Whoa. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I not have reaction wheel? Oh, I have no electricity for my reaction wheel. Okay. Because this thing has, like, no electricity. So let's go ahead and get around to in the sun where our on-the-side solar panels can do their work. Where's the sun coming? Where's the sun coming? There's the sun. Okay. Let's go ahead and see where is our... That's our prograde. We need to find our retrograde. And maybe we just want to burn a little bit, get ourselves coming down on this planet. Or moon, I guess. This is technically a moon, huh? Okay. I think I kind of want to land... I don't know where I want to land, to be honest. Probably over here somewhere. Okay, so we're going to get you down pretty low. Yeah, that seems about good. And then from there, I want to burn retrograde even more to land on the ice. Okay. The reasoning for that is because the ice is flat and low to the ground and all that jazz, right? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, go ahead and zoom around. We will now start to move away from that. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Where's Minmus? Oh, there you are. Hi, Minmus. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our landing legs down, I think. So we got, looks like, another 2 minutes. And it's going to take a 4-second burn. Okay. Let's just go ahead and turn on our engines ever so slightly. Okay. Now, where does it say we're going to land? Oh, I was a little bit too aggressive there. I guess we can... go ahead and land up there. Why not, right? Why not? So let's go ahead and burn this way, because I don't think I've ever been to this little patch of ice. Okay, we're in the middle of the patch of ice, and we will see you guys when we hit the ground. Okay, so we're on the ground. We're going to do some science. That's 50 science, okay, good. Where's my thermometer? Log that, redo it. That gives me 40, good. Okay, so I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to get, because I have one of these guys. Transmit or recover scientific data from the... I did a very silly thing. This thing only has a range of 500 kilometers, which is not very far. You'd think I'd never been here before, but apparently I just have never been to this specific place, which is good, you know what I mean? EVA report, cancel, take a sample, plant a flag. And we're gonna call this for science and money. Because that's all we're gonna say. So now we do have that science and money. They just gave us $90,000 to plant a flag on Minmus. It's pretty good. So go ahead and jump, turn on that. Eventually we do need to get some kind of rover or something over here. Okay, board, EVA, let go. R. I don't want you to hurt yourself. EVA report. Okay. Get on it. Okay, so now then, go ahead and do the goo again. Go ahead and do the goo again. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got lights on this guy. Lights. Okay. Do I need to do anything else here? I don't think so. So that means that our next thing is to bring this scientific data back to the place. So let's just do that. And then let's go like this. And then we're gonna go like that. Just because we wanted to be silly. Now where's Kerbin from here? Kerbin is that way. So we're just gonna keep on going. Okay, keep that up. Okay, we're just gonna kinda come in here. Super duper fast. I don't even care where we land. We're just gonna come in and land and get home. So we're just gonna come in really steep like that. And then we do need to come back and put a satellite in orbit around here, but that's not going to happen this time around because I didn't really want to bring a satellite with me. But that'll be next time we come out to Minmus, which shouldn't be too long. Actually, let's go ahead and... I don't think I can get any science from out here, actually. And I don't have enough electricity for my reaction wheel to work. Okay, whatever. Let's just get back to Kerbin, shall we? Comsat Network 3. Alright, that's the crazy one. And now we're coming in faster and faster. Now it's going to bring us down to normal speeds. And let me go to right here, review data. Let's transmit that. Data received, done. Okay, so the reason we did that is we got that to try and basically just make sure that we got all of the other science. So let's go ahead and go in the other direction. Where's my variables? Let's go ahead and do surface. Now I've decided we're going to come down in the desert this time around. Okay, so there's our periapse right there. Let's go ahead and zoom forward, get some re-entry things. We're coming down pretty quick. Let's go here. Let's hit our engines, shall we? Because I mean, I've got plenty of fuel, so I might as well go somewhere I haven't been before and get a surface sample. You know what I mean? slowing down horizontally. I'm speeding up down. So, this is interesting. Okay. Now I'm just going to do that. And then I guess we'll just do that. We'll turn off our SAS. And we'll just speed on down through this. Shall we? Why not? Okay, so he was in space for 32 days. That's pretty fun. Must be fun for him to be in space for several days. For a month. He was in space for over a month, man. All by himself? I'd get lonely and bored. Oh crap, are we gonna land? Well, or are we gonna just die? Hopefully we don't just die. We might though. Oh! Crap! Anoli. Where is Jeb? Where is Jeb? You can't get out because the exit is obstructed. Okay, can we wiggle this enough? I don't think we can wiggle this enough. Dang it! Okay. Recover Jeb.